Hi, this is Ebere. I haven't done a bite-sized me in quite a while, but I thought, well, I'll just pick up and see how far I go this year, New Year resolutions and all that. So, welcome if you're new to this channel, welcome if you're returning to this channel, welcome if you've been patiently waiting for me to post something for the longest time. I'm glad you're here. This is Ebere Okereke. I'm a public health physician, global health specialist, and a champion for women in leadership in particular. And I started this bite-sized me's as a way of reaching more people than I'm able to reach through my one-to-one mentoring capacity. What I wanted to talk about this evening is about U-turns. So anyone who's familiar with the UK, the British media, will be aware that they look at U-turns very, very negatively. It's seen as a sign of failure, that you did one thing and then changed your mind and decided to do something else. And many people will remember Margaret Thatcher's famous quote, I think if I get it correctly, is you may turn if you want to, but this lady is not for turning. And it was seen as a demonstration of her strong will and her being a conviction politician. I actually have a totally different view about U-turns. I think U-turns are important and they're necessary and they should be encouraged. Maya Angelou says that when we know better, we do better. And so if you've made a decision, taken an action, and somewhere along the way you realize that it's not right, and decide to change your direction, I think that's welcome. It's a sign of maturity. It's a sign of humility, and is I think an important attribute for leaders to be able to continuously challenge and check if they're on the right path, and if they recognize that they're not, just stop, pause, change direction. That should be encouraged and welcomed in everything. It's much more dangerous and damaging to stick with a path that you know isn't right, just because you don't want to be seen to be a poor leader, because people think that making a U-turn is a bad thing. It's also even a stronger sign of poor leadership if you're not able to constantly question and review and reflect on your decisions to see if they remain the right ones, or if you have new information that means that you know that you should do things differently. So I, for one, am all for U-turns, and I think I've made many in my career and expect to continue to do so. And so please make a U-turn and celebrate that U-turn. That's a sign, I think, of reflective and insightful leadership. So we should change when we need to.